it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Craft. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I have a really quick, simple project for you. It's using the lovely Spirited Snowmen. This was the stamp set I was never going to get. It had a big no next to it when I went through my copy of the annual catalogue, the autumn-winter catalogue when it first came out for demonstrators back in August, for crying out loud. So, yes, but I love it. Let me see if I can find it. Knowing my luck, no will be the answer to that one. But it's such fun. I thought it was... maybe it's further back than that. There we are. I've changed my no to a tick. It is really fun. I'm loving it. You can put some really quick and easy cards together with it, so it's perfect for mass production. So start with simple Whisper White and a Memento ink pad, and just ink up your stamp. And I'm doing this lovely lovey-dovey snowman couple. I'm sorry if the lighting is not great. It's a little later in the afternoon than I had hoped to be filming, so I'm trying my best to get as much light as possible onto the scene. So it's meant to be fuzzy. If you look at the stamp set, you can see it's got this fuzzy outline. It's part of the endearing feature. And then I'm just inking up the Love Never Melts. D block and G block, for those who like to know which blocks I use. Probably would have been better putting this on a bigger block because it's quite difficult to actually see where you're stamping when you've got the block, the exact right size block, which I know sounds like slightly odd. If it's the right size block, why is it difficult? If you put your stamps on a slightly larger block than you actually need, it's much easier to see through. Right, blends. We've got lots of lovely new colours in the new and autumn-winter catalogue. I can remember which ones are new. Lovely lipstick, soft suede, Call Me Clover and Basic Black. This is actually the light Basic Black, which is therefore grey. It's a very dark grey. It's almost basic grey, but because I want black and I don't want it to be black, because if it's black then you can't see what I've stamped, I'm using the light basic grey. The light black, the black is black, so it is actually, effectively a black marker. Now remember, I've used Memento, which is blend friendly. You do not want to use StazOn if you're using blends. StazOn is great if you're using Stampin' Write markers. Not so good for blends. They're both alcohol based. Now in the original I had her hat grey, and I'm actually going to do it brown. I think it might soften it up a bit, so I'm doing the soft suede. So it's really easy, it's just a question of colouring in. So I hope you are enjoying the autumn-winter catalogue. Do remember that you are now able to order. There are a couple of things that are either low inventory or on back order. From memory, and I've checked this, I'm filming this at the weekend and it's going live on Monday, all things being equal. So at the point of filming this, I'm just colouring in the branches, which are arms. Call Me Clover. At the point of filming this, the Frosted Florals Designer Series paper was low stock, and the Toil and Trouble, I think it's called Cauldron, bundle, no dies, but therefore bundle, is also is back ordered. I think it's due in sometime this week, so it shouldn't be on back order for too long, but just bear that in mind. But It is still orderable, so if you want anything that is on back order, just pop it in your basket, pay for it, and as soon as it's in stock, it will be sent out to you. They don't hold up your delivery just because something's not available. Everything else will come out to you as ever. You pay one postage, and as things come into stock, you will be sent your one of it. So always good to know. So I've put a green and white striped scarf on him. I'm going to put a green bow on her, which will be the back of her apron, I'm guessing. But I don't want to go too mad with lots of colours, so I am kind of limiting myself, because although I have all of the blends, not everybody does. Pumpkin pie nose, because it's a carrot, so it's got to be pumpkin pie. And then Poppy Parade for the holly berries, and also for the ribbon on her hat. And of course for the love heart. And I'll also give her a red scarf. So it's really simple colouring. It really is just stamp and colour in. I'm obviously going through a bit of a phase of colouring at the moment, because having done my Pleasant Pheasants at the weekend, which I love, and I now know, and I'm going to get this wrong of course, that the pheasant is the state bird for, oh, I'm going to get it wrong, is it North Dakota or South Dakota? Sorry, I know someone did tell me and I can't now remember, but it's one of the Dakotas. And I'm sure that just saying one of the Dakotas is probably insulting to the other one. I apologise. Right, this is the light pool party. And all I'm going to do is add some blue, kind of, you know, it's where the snow is, and snow has that kind of blue hint to it. And then add some shading, if you like, to their bodies. Now, the only thing I would say is just be careful not to touch the colour. If you're worried about touching the colour, then do the blue first, the pool party first, because that will be less of an issue. But you don't really want to touch one against the other, because they may bleed, or this could lighten the colour of the other. It's, yeah. So just be careful. But it is easy, as you can see, because I've done it in no time at all. Right, okay, I have got my take a pick tool, and I'm going to add, these are the old format of rhinestones. You don't now get the strings, but everything else is the same. And I'm just going to add some rhinestones to act as, I don't know, they're stars or they're snowflakes, whichever you want them to be, really. So, yeah. Ooh, can't get under there. But really quick. And the only other thing that we need to do is pop a liner into the card, because obviously if you've got a dark card that you can't write on, it's a good idea to put white into the inside. I tend to do it even if I'm not, you know, even if I was using Pool Party as my base, I would probably put a liner in. I just think it's just one more. Ooh, flying rhinestones. There we go. Right, now this one is Call Me Clover. I'm going to use Poppy Parade for this. This is just a half sheet of A4 cardstock cut in half, and, well, of course it's a cut in half, it's a half sheet. It's a half sheet of A4 cardstock scored down the middle, is what I was trying to say. and failing abysmally. Right. Multi-purpose liquid glue. You could use snail. I'm not a great fan of snail card to card. It's great paper to paper. It's okay paper to card, but card to card, in the climate that I live in, and different bits of the UK have a slightly different climate, but the part of the country I live in, I don't know. So, and then another one to go on the inside. I won't do that now because it takes a bit more time. So there we are, really quick, really easy. Aren't they just the cutest thing to look at? Why did I ever think I didn't want them? They're just beautifully cute, really quick, 10 minutes. Well, okay, 11, but that's including me waffling. So talking about waffle, do remember that you can now cash in your bonus day vouchers. So if you got a bonus day voucher in August, you can now cash it in September. If you have an order that is after the application of bonus days, £200 or more, you will automatically get the Dashing Along Designer Series paper in September. That will be free and it will just automatically be added to your order. If you have an order that is £100, £150, think about the starter kit. You don't have to demonstrate, you don't even have to buy anymore, but for £99, including postage and packing, you can order £130 of goods. And then if you do want to order more in the future, you'll get a 20% net discount minimum. So it's certainly worth looking at. And as Christmas and, you know, with all the Christmas festivities coming up, if you're going to be making lots of Christmas cards, it's a fantastic way to get £31, well, 36 if you include the postage, £31 of free items. So, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've got an order and it's below £150, please use the Hostess Code, which is in the description bar immediately below. Then you get a share in the host rewards. That can be anything. I pick each month. It's in addition to your thank you card and gift, which everybody gets, regardless of how large or small your order is. You will always get a thank you card and thank you gift from me. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!